So you guys look alike because you fuck so much. You got a long face. There's something else we have to talk
I
about.
thought my face was proportionate to my fat body.
Not at all. It's mainly your body.
All right, you were going to make a point, Chris. Go ahead.
So we've been talking about cryptocurrency on this show for
Mad long.
and we also talk about tech news a lot. Our pal Nick DeLeon, who will be here next week, says we basically are. He is convinced, as somebody who writes in the tech world, that fucking tech writers listen to our show to get fucking ideas for stories.
I'm
That'd
going
be nice.
to call him Sick De Leon from now
So
on.
I'm going to start this clip from a very popular, somewhat fucking topical,
Left-leaning.
satire, libtard cuck show.
Come on, man.
I don't.
I'm just using the verbiage that we use that they'll probably steal next week. Dana, can you play this?
Be the last.
This
I
is the
think
Google
it'll
Glass.
end up changing our lifestyles. You know, changing the way we interact with each other, and just changing the gesture. Instead of this, it will be that.
Yeah, it wasn't though. It was not that, because for some reason people didn't mind doing this with their hands if the alternative was wearing a stupid robot on their face all day.
So we did the Google Glass will not work bit
Years ago.
years and years ago, to the point where Stanley said, here's all it's good for. We're going to make an app that just smacks dicks on people's face as you talk to them.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just walk around with Google Glass and it's smacking dicks on people's faces because it's the only thing it's good for is turning people into dickheads.
It's still a
It's
good
the only
idea.
way they're going to look stupider than you wearing Google Glass. Was your exact words.
Well, the Google Glass looks insane. Like at the time, people were like, "Oh my god!" It's basically a heads-up display for your face, like you're in a fucking whatever.
It was it was a stupid idea. It didn't solve any problems. Just like he said, we had an entire conversation. I said we talked about wearables the whole thing.
Yeah.
Look, people didn't even want the Snapchat glasses. That thing was a
Exactly.
giant failure. Yeah. Now, an Instagram story glass, I would definitely wear that.
Good one, Johnny.
What?
And so I feel like John Oliver.
say?
Now he's treading on something we did years ago. Right.
Yeah.
Now this is part of a
It's a very specific example.
A very specific example. It's just part of a larger bit. And I pulled another timestamp from the same bit. Can you play this, Dana?
Problem is, there is now enough excitement around the very word blockchain that it's become a magnet for investment. Reuters found that existing companies that merely added the word blockchain to their name saw their stock price, on average, increase more than threefold. And one of them was particularly dumb.
Long Island Iced Tea renamed themselves Long Blockchain, and guess what happened? Yeah, their stock tripled.
Wow.
I'm just going to say it. To people who watch markets, this seems so stupid it's not even worth reporting.
Yeah, well, I don't care how stupid it is, it clearly works. That is why from now on, this show will be called Last Bit Tonight with Blockchainiver. Triple the ratings! Triple!
Pause.
Take that.
I'm going to say this right now.
Parallel thinking.
Yeah. That's what it's got to be.
I'll tell you this. We used that story, the Long Island blockchain thing, to change our name to High Society Blockchain for the second time. It was already old hat when we did it the second time.
It was. I don't want to be those guys. I want to be the old fuddy that is like, oh, we did it first. Fuck it, man. We did
No.
it better. I'll say that.
Hard times.
Dusty?
No, man.
Hard times, Daddy.
Dusty, is that you?
You've gotten better in the afterlife.
Look, Chris, can't you just take solace in the fact that we have the same thinking as the full writing staff of John Oliver, the dozen writers that write for him?
This show,
22-minute a week show.
Let me throw this out there. This show, it's 2 weeks old.
Yeah,
Those stories are years old.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but you figured somebody's gonna cover it eventually. It wouldn't just be us.
they just found out about crypto. Okay, that's all. They just learned. They just heard the word blockchain and Bitcoin.
It's what's hot right now. We've been hot for a minute. They just getting there. So I'm not mad at them for that.
You're not mad at them.
No, what would that be? Because just in case they cut this up into a clip, I want to look like the good guy for one time in my life.
Hard times.
Or is there more?
Hold on. No, that's all I really pulled. There was it's a 25-minute bit, and I honestly could have pulled 5 or 6 clips.
Yeah.
It just annoyed me, and I wanted to bring attention to it.
I can't be mad at the dude. I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, well, we did it first. We did it better.
We
nice
definitely,
try.
first of all,
Nice
we
try at it.
definitely did it better. Nick DeLeon, I know you're listening. I know you're going to be in next week. You better have a fucking opinion on this.
I hope he, I hope he shows up.
He'll be here. He'll be here.
He's gonna talk that shit.
Yeah. And now this.
Cuck News.
Oh.